the Gujarat MLA Jignesh Mevani has been granted bail. Jignesh Mevani was arrested on Thursday from Gujarat's Palanpur by a team of Assam police after a local BJP leader from Kokrajhar had filed a complaint against him. Now the court there granting bail to MLA Jignesh Mevani. Mr. Mevani, who is a critic of Prime Minister Modi, had called his arrest vendetta politics by the Prime Minister's office. The 41-year-old had been charged with criminal conspiracy, offence related to place of worship, outraging religious feelings and provocation that might lead to a breach of peace. A complaint against him was filed by a local BJP leader from Kokrajhar. And after that, he was arrested from Gujarat's Palanpur in the middle of the night. Now, Gujarat MLA Jignesh Mevani has been granted bail. Let's go across to Ratnadeep Chaudhary joining us for the very latest on that. Ratnadeep, tell us what happened in court.
Well, actually, the court had heard his fresh bail petition yesterday, but the court had reserved its orders. This morning, he was produced in the court once again, and in fact, his lawyers actually alleged that there was an attempt of changing there was an allegation from his lawyer that the court records were moved from one court to another without any judicial orders, to which they objected. But moments ago, his lawyers have confirmed to NDTV that the court has indeed granted him bail in the case which was filed in Kokrajhar police station on the complaint of a BJP leader, Arup Kumar Dev, who is also an executive member of the Bodoland Territorial Council, and he has been granted bail. But the order, bail order copy, detailed order copy is yet to come, so we will get to know if there are any conditions in that bail or not. So Mr. Mevani has been now moved from the court to the Kokrajhar jail, from where he would be released after the bail order actually reaches the Kokrajhar jail. So this is going to be a big relief for the 41-year-old Dalit leader, who also happens to be an MLA from Gujarat. He had been a strong critic of the BJP as well as its ideologue, the RSS. And Mr. Mevani, when he was leaving the court, he claimed that he had been targeted because he had been a critic of the BJP and the RSS. He has been very categorical right from the day when he was arrested in midnight in Gujarat and overnight brought to Assam. He had said at that point of time that he is a victim of political vendetta. So now a relief for Mr. Mevani, but we'll have to see what is there in his bail order, and if it is a conditional bail or not.
All right, so we'll wait for that order to know whether there are any conditions to that bail. Ratnadeep, is Mr. Mevani likely to be released today itself, or will that be pushed to tomorrow?
As far as what we are picking up from our sources, his lawyers are saying that once the order is out, they will approach the Kokrajhar prison for his release. But then, having said that, all judicial processes take its own time, and therefore we'll have to wait for the official order, bail order, to come out.
Ratnadeep, you have spoken to Arup Kumar Dev, the man who filed complaint against Mr. Mevani. What did he say about why did he file that complaint?
Well, we did speak to Mr. Dev, and in an exclusive interview to us, he actually said that, the post that Mr. Mevani has done, where he has said that Godse is Prime Minister's God and Prime Minister should go and appeal to the people of Gujarat in the areas which were hit by violence. So Mr. Dev alleges that since that post was widely circulated in social media, then therefore he feels that it had elements, it had possibility to incite a particular community and also create communal disharmony, and therefore he felt that he should go to the police and complain that Mr. Mevani should be actually investigated. That was his contention of filing this FIR.
All right, Ratnadeep Chaudhary, we leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us with those details. So Gujarat MLA Jignesh Mevani has been granted bail by a court in Assam. We'll wait and see what are the conditions, if any, to that bail and when will he be released.